everybody? This is JW with Triple Threat Podcast. I'm outside the Babylon Sports Bar, the infamous end of the line for a lot of people. Anyway, this is Mr. T.A. People know him as TransAm. He's the most badass bassist in all the south of Goatwhore. If you don't know that name, you better look it up. That's a damn badass band. So how you doing today, Mr. T.A.?
I'm fantastic. How are you, JW?
Hell yeah, man. I am awesome, dude. I want to thank you very much for doing this interview for me.
Oh, my pleasure.
All right, Mr. TransAm. The Triple Threat Podcast, the way it works is I ask you 3 questions, however long it takes to answer, how long the interview lasts.
All right.
All right, cool deal. First question. Your bass lines in Goatwhore's music have a raw, driving power that stands out even in the chaos of extreme metal. How do you approach writing bass parts to complement the band's signature sound?
I mean, you want to break it down, I'm a roots player. I follow what is going on with the guitar. I come out of it a little bit every once in a while to make whatever complements the thing, but I play aggressively, and I like to go hard at what I do, but make it sound the proper way, whatever fits this. Writing parts, it's all about whatever fits the music right. It's not about what you can do or what you can't do. It's about what is right for the songs. That's what's most important.
That's a great answer. All right, I'm gonna lighten it up a little bit. Goatwhore's sound has evolved over the years without losing its edge. How do you keep things fresh while staying true to the band's roots?
Well, I mean, I've only been in the band 10 years. I was a fan of them since the beginning. I'm really excited. We're playing next weekend. We're playing Hell's Heroes Fest. We're doing its 25th anniversary of the
first record. That's in Houston, right?
Yeah, Houston.
Yeah, Houston. Yeah, man, I wish I could go there, but I got work, man. I got work.
Even if you can't make it this year, you should make it another year. It's
a
fantastic fest.
Hell yeah.
But, I mean, I was a fan back then. I'm not much of a writer for the band at this point. I've got some music. Hopefully it'll be on the next record. We'll see.
Sweet.
But like, one more time, rephrase. Oh man, I lost track of the question.
All right, that's not a problem.
I'm a little
I hear you, man. We've all been having a lot of fun tonight. All right, Goatwhore's sound.
How we keep it? Yeah. All right, I got you.
There you go.
Man, like I said, Sammy writes a lot of music. It all fucking comes together. It just, the anger is always there. The animosity is there. The hatred of the fucking world. It is there.
Well, yeah, that's metal, man. It's just getting it all out of your system so that you feel better when you walk away.
Yeah, I mean, it's not about trying to do anything. It's about doing just what we feel right doing and what feels good. That's what it's all about.
Hey, that's what it's all about, man. Going out there, doing music, having fun, and just, at the end of the day, say, you know what? I played a badass set.
Goddamn right.
Yeah, that's what it's all about.
I live to play live.
I love live music, man. There's nothing like live music to really. A lot of people, they go out, they see covers, which that's great. A lot of people, they watch the shit on TV or YouTube, but to go out and see a live band with original music, that's original, man.
I judge every band on their live performance. A record can sound as good as you have the money or time to make it, or a great record can accidentally sound bad because you don't have the right. Every band, I judge them on their live performance. If there's bands I'm playing with and I haven't heard them before, I'll purposely not listen to them until I see them live. Not always, but a lot of the time I do that because that's how I judge a band. Your live performance, that's what you're like in the practice room, and then not just playing the songs, performing. You're not just playing, you're performing. If you're not putting on a show for your fans, why should fans enjoy the show?
That's right, man. The fans pay money to come out there to see a show, be entertained, and walk away thinking, wow, what the hell did I just experience?
I play hard to thousands of people, and I play as hard as I can to smaller. I played shows to 30 people that I went off maybe even harder than I fucking did for thousands of people because those are the people that actually cared enough to fucking show up. I want to give them the best show possible. I want them to tell everybody, holy shit, you fucked up and missed something fantastic.
I've interviewed a lot of bands. I know a lot of bands say that some of the best shows they've ever did is the small ones.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I mean, you can kind of relax a little bit. But like I said, I don't really. I feel more intense because, everybody can see you more, pay attention more. It's not like you're lost in a huge crowd of people watching you. Those are the people that are really there. They're paying attention. They want to know. They want to see what we can fucking do and put on the best show possible.
Hell yeah,
they deserve a best show I could ever do in my life, and that's the way I look at it.
Well, one example was we was talking about earlier, you know, judging the band on the live shows. One of them, believe it or not, is now don't take it the wrong way. Rob Zombie is a badass musician, but if you go to his live shows, 9 out of 10 is not going to sound like a record.
I'm not that big of like a Rob Zombie fan. I did like White Zombie a lot back in the day, and I saw them play some great shows, and I thought they put on really good shows.
White Zombie, yeah, but I'm talking about Rob Zombie. I mean, it's the same guy, but different crew.
Nothing against him or anything, but I will say last time I saw him, we were playing either an Ozfest or Knotfest in California, and the lady I was dating at the time wanted to see him really bad, and I went with her. And the live performance, like the stage theatrics and stuff that were going on, were incredible. Alice Cooper times 100.
Oh yeah.
Musically, I can't say it sounds.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
As good as I would have wanted to be. If I was in the band, I would want it to sound and be better than that musically.
Yeah. Like I said, on a record, Rob Zombie's music sounds great. Live, not so much though. But like I said, I'm not taking anything away from it.
And also, you know, bands have a bad night sometimes.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, we've all been there. Yeah. Everybody's been there. When you have a great band can have a shit night. Somebody's sick, or you don't feel good, or you know, it's hard as hell being on tour for a long time. Not every night is going to be your best night.
Tour is hell, man.
Yeah, it can be, but I still love it.
You start off like, about midway through, you're like, what the fuck am I doing?
That's all I want to do then.
Hey, man,
I could live on tour.
And that's what makes you happy, dude. Look, we only live once, man. Enjoy it while you're here.
Absolutely.
Hell yeah.
That's what it's
all right,
all about.
Now, like I said, you were gracious to do this with me, so I'm not going to keep you too long. So I'm going to give you one more. The New Orleans metal scene has its own unique flavor and history. How has being part of the scene shaped your style and approach to playing bass in a band like Goatwhore?
So, I mean, I'm originally from the Panhandle of Florida. I'm from Fort Walton Beach, 2.5 hour drive to New Orleans. I started coming over here for shows in the late 80s, something like that. I'm seeing shows at Storyville, seeing like Slugs, and I would see New Orleans bands coming through, seeing Shell Shock and Graveyard Rodeo in Florida when they would come through. New Orleans always had a big spot in my heart, especially I Hate God. Big I Hate God fan. Lucky as hell.
I've been trying to get with any of those guys doing interviews.
Well, good luck. I hope it works out.
Well, they were, like I said, they were in Siberia, a while back, but I missed them.
Oh, yeah. That was a fun show.
Yeah.
New Orleans is always, I don't know, something about the groove of New Orleans with Soylent Green, every New Orleans band, every New Orleans band going back through the days always had, there's a little bit of a vibe that goes along with the feeling. And because I grew up coming in, not from here, but I lived here in the late 90s, started going to shows here in the 80s, New Orleans always had a big influence on me musically and my playing. So it's pretty easy for that to just correspond, that just go on with me playing bass and band like Goatwhore. Well, I mean, we're not doing typical old New Orleans style, but there's a lot of old New Orleans influence. I mean, Sammy bringing fucking Acid Bath influence to it. Shit, I was seeing Acid Bath back in the early 90s. My first band opened up shows for Acid Bath.
They just did a couple of shows. I swear, as soon as tickets went on sale that morning, as soon as I got off work, they were already sold out of all of the shows. Even the Fillmore, Southport Hall, I was like, damn.
Yeah. So I'm really glad to see them back. I'm excited to see them live again. It's been way too long.
I like to see that there's that much interest still in metal music, man.
Same. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, metal scene has never completely died. It's been ups and downs here.
It's evolved a little bit, you know.
Underground is always there.
Yeah.
And, mainstream, all I ever cared about, I never necessarily wanted metal to be mainstream or anything. I just wanted to be able to be a metal fan, metal fucking person, walk around, hang out, do what I did without getting fucked with.
I always want metal to be real,
because I used to get jumped by jocks and shit like that just for having long hair, being into metal, whatever. I was glad that shit's all done. If some metal's going mainstream, underground's always still where it's at.
Yeah, like I said, I love metal, especially original, because metal to me is real.
Yeah.
I mean, you got some metal bands out there who try to copy other bands, but 9 out of 10, especially the underground, the originals, they're real. When you go there, that's them.
It's real easy to separate the true from the fake.
Exactly.
Yeah, especially with metal. Real easy to separate the true from the fake.
Well, I appreciate the interview, Mr.
My
TA.
pleasure.
And like I said, you guys are in town to rehearse for your show for Houston?
Yeah, we're playing the Hell's Heroes Fest Saturday, March 22nd in Houston at White Oak Music Hall. Big festival, a lot of great bands.
There you go. Y'all hear that, guys? If you're in the Houston area, or if you're thinking about going to Houston, man, check these dudes out. Check the whole bill out. It's going to be a badass show. I wish I could go, but unfortunately, I got to work. Yeah, somebody's got to pay the bills. But anyway, look, Mr. TA, I appreciate it, man. You've been totally awesome, and I thank you for giving me this interview. And I wish you best success, man. I wish I could go over there and just rock the house in Houston. Man.
That's the plan.
All right, man. Thank you, sir.
Cheers, man. My pleasure.
Have a great night. This is JW for the Trip.